Continuing the conversation as to why I leave that place, right? Because I personally, right, don't like to be in a relationship, right, with somebody, right, who when them in the workplace, right, them metaphorically sucking cat of all the females in their department or the workplace, right? I personally like to be with somebody real, right? I don't like to be working somewhere, right? And then I have a relationship with somebody, right? And that person metaphorically sucking cat, right? With every other female, right, in that workplace, right? I don't like that, right? I don't like them thing, right? So that's why I leave, right? That's why I leave, and that's why 2 hours actually leave, right? Because 2 hours is the same thing, right? And that's why I leave and that's why he leave, right? Because 2 hours is the same thing, right? So if it is that I in a workplace, I personally wouldn't like to be in a relationship, workplace or not. I don't like to be in a relationship where, hey, whether I home or in the workplace, right? If I home, I wouldn't like to be in a relationship with somebody and then go to work and them treating every fucking woman and they like that, like that your girl, that your wife. No, not girl self. Because not like and to her, a difference between a girl and a woman, right? Hey, you're bad drink for a girl, you're there, whatever, right? But I personally wouldn't be, I don't like to be with somebody and treating every single woman and they like the wife, right? Like the wife, right? Let me tell you something. I only want to know why I leave, right? Why I leave that place, right? Why I leave that place, right? Because woman had fucking man, husband, like married woman coming in that place, claiming other man, right, as she work husband. Right, let me tell you something, my boy. Right, your married woman, your married wife, come inside our workplace. I'm talking to you because you want to know why I leave. So I'm talking to your husband, girl, and I'm talking to you. So don't be telling nobody to remove my fucking videos, right? Because I'm talking to your husband, I'm not talking to you. But your wife come into the workplace that we was working in, right, and referring, right, to my boyfriend as she work fucking husband, as she work husband. So she had you as she home husband, right? She had you as she home husband, and she had my boyfriend as she work husband, right? She had my man as she work husband, and she had you as she home husband, right? So that why me I give a fuck if you do cheat on she in the past or in the future, right? Me I really give a fuck, right? You could feel free because you know what? I understand your pain, right? I understand your pain, right? So hope the pharmacy going good and thing. Right? This is a public statement. I hope your pharmacy business running and everything tapa on the line. Right? Just know that I'm here for you, bro. Right? I'm here for you anytime, every time. Like I know you amongst those who chose me to. Right? And exposed to choose to expose this bullshit. Right? And we just ought to be going through behind the scene with these people. Right? Undercover bullshit that we just ought to be going through, right? With these people, passive aggression one and hoarding two in the workplace. Passive aggression and hoarding because people don't like to talk, express yourself, be real with somebody, right? Hey, my fella, they like your wife, right? My ex fella, sorry, they're like your fucking wife, right? I sober, pardon, I sober, right? I know we meet once with all our way, 4 hours, right? But here, what? My ex fella, right? That have a thing for your wife, and your wife, right? They have a secret thing and they used to be watching each other in a kind of fucking way, right? That I wasn't really comfortable with my boy. And they interacting with each other in a kind of way, my boy, right? That I wasn't really comfortable with in that workplace, right? And I still not comfortable with it, right? I still not comfortable with them feelings, boy, right? But here, right? I hope this video reach you and you only, because for you and you only to see. On a real note, I don't want this video to be public, but here, there's an entire cult between us, right? But here, right? My ex-boy and your wife, right, had a thing, right? And I see it. I see it. I observe it. I just pick up feelings and I just pick up observations. And your girl is going workplaces, picking up work husbands, and she had you working, right? Wherever, right? And I tell her the truth of the matter. And I real done with this undercover workplace relationship thing, and I want to deal with this workplace relationship thing, and I want to deal with it and I fucking stopped it. That's why I'm talking about this public, because one, it affect me, and two, it does affect other people too, and it does affect other people's families as well. And I hate it and I don't like it. Right? So I just talking out to real fucking stop that altogether. Right? That what God sent me into them spaces, right? To really stop that altogether. Right? To stop it a complete end. Right? Because not the first place she go on in and she claim and work husband. Right? It's not the first workplace. It's not the first workplace. And I don't like it. Many people don't like it. And many people don't like fellas and all, right? Because fellas is our relationship with a girl too. Right? And when fellas go into workplace and get attached to that kind of situation, right, it has caused problems. Right? It caused a problem for me. Right? So I just telling you that, right? So hey, I hope that you're the only fella who's seeing this, right? So we gonna pick up, right? Take care, sweetheart. Very good.